Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. Welcome to day 4 of Mountain Culture's Christmas in July, or shall I say night 4. We have hashtag proper glassware. Cheers, Evie. Good to see you again, mate. And we have a beer that isn't an IPA. Yeah. Woo-hoo-hoo. So it's a red lager of all styles. Pretty sure that's the first red lager that Mountain Culture have brewed. As far as red lagers go, don't really see many of them. It's pretty cool. 5.8%. It's called, I would have thought it'd be Midsummer Sun, but it's Midsommar Sun, whatever that is. But yeah, some pretty cool can artwork. Let's get into it. So this is the colour that the red IPA I had from Future should have been. Although it was a good beer, just the colour wasn't right. But this is what I expected it to be. And shout out to Future, I love you. So yeah, in the camera it's a lot darker, but it's like a really sort of dark amber. I don't know if I can I can't sort of show it so you get to see the red in it. This damn camera looks like it's a bloody stout or something. But yeah, it's like, just imagine it being red. Like a dark red anyway. Like you can't get it anywhere, it just doesn't show. But just looking at it in reality, it is dark, but you get this like reddish hue. So yeah, it's even though it's dark, you can it's like fairly clean. If it wasn't so dark, you'd be able to see through it, I reckon. About 2 to 3 finger head. Carbonation's fairly light. I would say medium body. Could even be medium to full. Looks like it's got a fair bit of thickness to it. Yeah. It's going to be a toffee boy, I reckon. Let's go a whiff. Yeah, for sure. Quite dark. Yeah, it's a real dark red, like a real dark amber, but it just isn't showing in the camera. It looks more like a brown or a black. Oh, yes. So it's really like toasty. Cheers, Matt. Yes, good boy. That's awesome. Yeah, really, really toasty. And you're getting like huge toffee. Maybe slightly biscuity. There's like a honey sweetness to it. And I feel like I'm getting sort of like a raisin sort of vibe. God, it smells good. It smells like an old English ale. Like it'd be the sort of beer you could have on cask or cask, depending on which area of England you're from. Have you had a few boxes, have you? I just think you got to pick wisely. I think mountain cultures are always good. And I think my particular bar I go to, Carwin Cellars, theirs are always good. But if you go through the distributors and buy those generic ones, they're always shit. Because they're pretty much just trying to get rid of stock they've got too much of. Whereas these guys are brewing specific beers just for the box. Yeah, maybe some prune and fig. God, it smells good. I'm going in. Cheers, boys and girls. Look at it. It looks so dark. Bloody camera. It's so different. It's exactly what I wanted. High five, Matt. Boom. Yes. You just get so sick of having IPAs all the time. And I was just like, I just want something different. I just want a fucking lager or a stout. Lo and behold, open it up, red lager. I'm like, that's fantastic. It's so different. And it's so tasty. Yes. I reckon they're going to have to release this beer. I think there'd be a lot of people like us that would be like, fuck, that red lager was good. You going to brew another one of them? Ah, for fuck's sake. Yeah, we'll brew one. None piss. Cheers, Craig. Good to see you, brother. Red lager, bro. Mountain culture doing a red lager. It looks fucking dark in the camera, but obviously it's not that dark. It's like a dark amber. Like imagine like a sort of a dark red IPA. That's what it looks like. It just doesn't show in this camera. Yeah. They've probably already started doing it. It'll probably come up this week. Oh, we've just brewed a style we've never brewed before or released to the public or whatever. Did you get like when you had it, did you get like some sort of dark fruits or like dried fruit? I just get that, yeah, like raisin prune. Like it may even have like a little nutty edge to it. You know, sometimes you'll get like an old English ale and it has like a nutty character from the malts. That's what I'm sort of getting. But yeah, very toasty and like toasty and toffee. It's just such a welcome change. Thank you, MCBC. That's one thing I actually want to do is go check out that Melbourne brewery. I wish I was there opening night. Would have been fucking sick. Like especially because yeah, DJ knows who I am and stuff, so it would have just been such a fucking awesome night. Damn it! They need to do that Roush Beer Festival again or something similar. With how that went, I honestly thought it would have been a regular thing. I was VIP, baby. It was good. Didn't have to pay for a thing. Turnstile. What style music are they? Yeah. Yeah, that Mountain Culture package arrived today that had the fucking Biscoff Impy Stout with whatever IPA come with that. I think I've already had it before, the IPA. And then what was the last stout? I can't remember what it had in it. There was the Biscoff one, the Rumble one, and then there was another one. Well, it's that plus whatever IPA come with that one. So I've got, I think there should be 8 Mountain Culture beers there. I think it's a fairly big box. Maybe there's more in there. I can't even remember what I ordered. Heavy thrash, fuck yeah. Don't mind a bit of thrash metal. Back to the black lager. Honestly, Craig, it tastes like an English ale. I just want to try it on cask or cask. Just something. Just give it to me, please. Come on. I'm disappointed in you, Matt. I thought we were friends. The Rumble one's really good. I've tried that one because I got the 4-pack at the time. The Biscoff one, I went to a bar and they had heaps there, so I thought I'll end up just buying a single from there, and then I just never sort of got back there. And I thought, well, I might just get it through Mountain Culture, but it sort of sucked because I'd already had the IPA before, and it was like I'm having to pay for 2 IPAs that I don't really want. I didn't want to buy 4 of the stout because it was pretty expensive. But I just bit the bullet, went fuck it, and then the latest stout, whatever that was. I could just open the box; it's at my feet, but I can't be fucked. I honestly can't remember what it was. Hopefully, it's tasty. But obviously they had the Bottle Logic ones as well. I gave I gave Adam from Mersey Beers when he was in Australia. I gave him the 2 Mountain Culture Bottle Logic Impy Stouts to try. So that'll be coming up on the channel at some stage because I've still got a can of each left as well. I think he's sharing them with Peter, the clueless drinker. So I think it's going to be those 2 and me doing a stream. Be pretty cool. Oh, this beer is really nice. Their lager program at Mountain Culture is so good. I can't remember the name of the brewer. Is it Boogie that does the lagers? He's a fucking legend. I think he's like pretty sure he's American, like from the South somewhere. Boogie. I remember saying to him when I met him for the first time, I'm like, you need to do a Roush beer. And then, like, not much longer, they had that festival. Let's pour the rest, shall we? It's now Tuesday morning here. If only I'd already worked Tuesday. I'd be 2 down, 3 to go, but unfortunately that is not the case. Why is it Midsommar? What's that all about? I want to retire. I'm going to retire. I don't even own a house. I want to retire. One day I'll just crack the shits and go, fuck it. I'm just going to buy a van. I'm going to live in a van. I'm going to travel around just on the coast. Ugh. Antarctica ale, still trying to get a bottle at $400. Fuck, that'd be cool. I seen one tonight a mate sent me. It's called Colossus, and it's a fortified ale by Bridge Road. They're a brewery up in Beechworth. I thought that'd be fucking awesome because it's massive percentage. It's like 30% or something, and it looked like it was pretty dark. I thought that'd be unreal for the channel. But then, yeah, I looked at the price and I thought it's going to be the sort of beer that could be pretty average, and the brewery's like just sort of mid range. I just thought the price, yeah, it's too much for what it is. I've heard a lot of people say that the B2, the bomber, which they're known for, a lot of people think this year's release is pretty average. It was a really good beer back in the day. Yeah. Yeah, I'll read what it says on the back. As we approach the solstice and the midpoint of our Advent calendar, we're taking a moment to embrace the new. In this case, it's a new style for mountain culture, red lager. Red lager takes the crisp sessionability of a traditional lager and adds a complex toasted malt character. Bask in the glow of the midsummer sun as it pours out a deep, warming amber. Lose yourself in each sip as the spiced, biscuity malt gives way to a delicate floral and earthy balance. But be careful, this festive lager is hypnotic. You may find yourself being crowned the May Queen of a craft lager cult before you know it. I'll be the king of a lager cult. That'd be cool. Sitting up in your throne and people bringing you different lagers. I want a Helles now. Yep. Good call. Very good call. That's one thing in the supermarket. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but why is orange juice so fucking dear now? Even the home brand shits, like oranges must be fucking hard to come by. Used to be able to get just a solid home brand orange juice not long ago, even after pandemic when the prices had gone up, for about $3 a bottle. Now it's like fucking like $7. And they have all these shit ones where it's like orange and mango nectar, and you're like, that's fucking shit. Get that away from me. Delightful beer. I've just got so much enjoyment for it. Like, it's not a world beater as far as like, you're not going to give it this massive score, but it's just so damn refreshing. And yeah, as I said, like a welcome change. They just needed something like this in the box. Oh, fucking oath they are. You want some cheese for your sandwiches? $12. You want some bread for those sandwiches? $5. How would you like a slab of Coca-Cola? Yeah, no worries. $2 a can, more than beer in any other fucking country. What about your dogs? They want some dry food? $40. Was $18 about 2 years ago. I hate shopping. I fucking hate it. Just seeing your money go down the gurgler just for everyday stuff. I feel like a toasted sandwich now. As I said, I just come home from work. Yeah, I haven't even had dinner. I just come home from work and it was like the only thing I had time to do was feed the dogs. I was like, I've got to get these fucking reviews done because I've already worked like 2 hours overtime. Ham and cheese toasties, I reckon, before I go to bed. Maybe some mustard. Nah, I didn't have time. I did have time, but then the reviews wouldn't have started till fucking midnight. Nah, just at work, I didn't really get a prop. I got a break earlier in the shift, but yeah, I was doing a particular job at work tonight that sort of like I was there for a long period of time, so I didn't really have a proper break. It's not normally like that. Just tonight, it just happened to be like that. The night went quick anyway, so it didn't really worry me. But yeah, I think yeah. So I had some like toast for breakfast and a juice, and then yeah, for my first break at work, I had a coffee and like a biscuit, and then yeah, a bit later I had like a mandarin, and then yeah, like I haven't had anything for dinner since I come home, so I will have something eventually. I mean, it's late at night, but I don't start work again till lunchtime. So yeah, for sure. Well, it's getting to a point with dog food. It's like I almost just want to start cooking up big feeds of like rice and vegetables and that, but then half the time the vegetables are fucking expensive. You just can't do anything for cheap anymore. It's like when, yeah, families want to have a takeaway. Back in the day, it used to always be fish and chips because you knew you could get a massive feed for cheap, but fish and chips now are fucking expensive. That's the dog scratching. So out of the 4 beers so far, as it warms, I'm definitely getting like prune and fig and raisin. Yeah, out of the 4 beers so far, this would be number 2 for me. The Westie was rad, so that's number 1. But yeah, this is a good beer, and I think I'm just extremely over hazies. The first one was pretty shit anyway, but yeah, the last night's was like it was sort of solid, but nothing special. But this is like personal enjoyment. I've enjoyed this more. Yeah. I'm going to go train surfing and hope that there's a low tunnel up ahead. I've had enough. I just don't know how people that don't work afford to live. I know so many middle class people out there like me that are battling. It's like, how the fuck do these lower class survive? Yeah, politicians are fucking cunts. During the pandemic, when we got locked up constantly, and yeah, the youths breaking into everyone's homes and all that shit and just getting swept under the carpet and getting forced the old jabby and stuff like that. If I'd have seen Dan Andrews in real life, I reckon I would have just clipped him one real hard one right to the side of the head. It's probably like my most hated person. Yeah, for sure. What did the five fingers say to the face? Whoosh! Slap! I was ready to slap that guy as well. That's why I went running down there just to like get stuck into him. And then these fucking mates helped him out. No, you're not allowed in here. The door's not meant to be open. Shut up. He stole his fucking phone. He stole his phone. Yeah, you gotta have a sip of it while I'm still going. I not want to know what you think. Yeah, Matt, if you're ever interested, dude, like you want to come up on the panel, just sing out. Like as in when I'm doing like a hangout. Or even if you want to do like a I don't know, like a tasting together or something. I'm not sure like if you got any interest in that, but I always sort of thought because I've had Joe up here, Giuseppe, just sort of sharing. I know you're not a fan of the big panel format where we're just talking shit and that, but yeah, if you want it to be beer related and just like me and you arrange something, be cool because we'd be able to share the same beers, which would be awesome. Yeah, there's too much of that shit going on. Give it a little tap, 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 taparoo. Sorry, not Billy Madison. Happy Gilmore can't be far away. The new one. Yeah, for sure. As we said, it's lucky that it's all he got. Imagine if it had been at a venue where he didn't know the people that were there. That's the thing, though. I can't remember what he looks like. So I'll probably go to like Carwin again. He'll probably be there and I won't even recognise him. We should do a session like the Footscray Yarraville area. Juzzy. I don't reckon there'd be much like out your way. Smith Street and Brunswick Street are always pretty awesome just because there's so much going on. Now, wasn't he like middle aged? I thought he was like older. I'm disappointed that beer's finished, to be honest. It was very delightful, refreshing. Yeah. So I will go over what I got in it again, just for the peeps. So yeah, very, very bready, very toasty. So imagine sort of like, imagine you cook up some toast, but you don't quite cook it fully. It's sort of that in between, sort of what it come across. And then, yeah, like your caramel, your toffee, but not like burnt or too sweet, sort of that in between. Sort of a good mix of that, and then like a biscuit. I always sort of associate like Anzac biscuits because they've got that just that type of biscuit and then the sweetness from the golden syrup. But Anzac biscuits have coconut as well. So just imagine an Anzac biscuit without the coconut, sort of that sort of texture. That's what I sort of get with the base. And then like, yeah, like raisins, prune, fig, like your dark fruit sort of thing. Maybe even like some dried apricot, something like that. And then yeah, I almost got like a nutty, like a peanutty sort of thing, just in the like faintly in the background. And yeah, it's like you don't really get much hop character. It's like maybe slightly sort of earthy. That's about it. But yeah, absolute cracker of a beer. I reckon I'd probably. It's hard because it's a lager. I mean, I'll go a 4 point. Oh, I don't know. It's hard because yeah, like a 4.4 just seems like an outrageous score for like just a basic red lager, but I really enjoy it. So fuck it. Yeah, 4.4. I feel like people probably need to start scoring more like that and not thinking about the style and what the style normally averages and just what you feel it rates out of five. Banging. And yeah, out of the four so far, definitely my second favourite. The Westie's good. The Westie's not a world beater, but it's good. It's like number one. And then this. And then I'd have the day threes hazy and then the big triple. The triple Napa I just don't think works. So that's my least favourite. You can do it. Oh, okay. So he was a bit younger. I was thinking he was like older. Don't know. Not sure. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I love Rage. They're definitely one of my favourite bands. A lot of times with like political stuff and that. I've always been more about music than lyrics. So like sometimes I'll just block it out and it's just like I don't even give a fuck about what they're saying. 4.1. No, it's better than that. Welcome back, Hookstagram. Good to see you. I just had a red lager and it was delish. Yeah, fucking oath. There you go. There's another Evie in town. Does she let her hair hang down? Cheers, Angie. It's actually Tuesday here now. Only just. Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to. I feel like that idea I had, yeah, like where, yeah, I talk about a particular like record or like album and like, yeah, just go over each song and I don't know, talk about the band a little bit. I just think it'd be cool. This week, welcome to Black Sabbath's self-titled album. But yeah, I just don't know if I'd be able to sort of play snippets of the music or what. Generals gathered in their masses. I'll just sing parts instead. Oh, cool. Yeah, Pine. Yep. Was it you, Hookstagram, that was telling me your dad was into the craft beers? Can't remember if it was you or someone else. Cheese Dorito. Welcome in. Yeah, I've fucking worked overtime tonight and done 2 beer reviews, and now it's like fucking time to go to bed and then have to do it all over again. Weekends go too fucking quick. First beer for an hour. I'm disappointed that beer's done. I was really enjoying it. So yeah, for those that just joined, oh, I thought there was some left. So yeah, this is day 4 of the Mountain Culture Christmas in July, and they have all these IPAs, and I was like, please have a different style for day 4. And yeah, it ended up being a red lager, and it was like just so different, and really enjoyed it. And now it's like come to an end, and I'm like, fuck. Oh damn, yeah, that'd be a pain in the ass. Yeah, I've got a band for you to check out, Stephen, if you don't know them already. Southern River Band. As in this right here. They're sort of a cross between like your classic pub rock and then like bluesy. So think of like your bluesy guitar guys and then like a band like AC/DC sort of merging together. They're out of Perth and they're fucking phenomenal live. They're doing really well in Europe at the moment. So yeah, it might be something you'd enjoy. Yeah, little river band. Southern River Band. MT Spider Man. No, that's yeah. You give him like a replacement. He's got like a big hook or something, or you substitute the lack of an arm and give him a real big penis. I could nearly go another beer, but I best not. I've got this new package sitting in front of me with beers that I don't have to worry about reviewing. I could just grab one and just, damn it! I hate work. Cheers, Juz. Enjoy the holiday. Make sure you get yourself a lot of massages on the beach and drink plenty of bintangs. Yeah. Oh, a dry number. Yeah, it was good that Westie. Oh, that's one. I wish I had noodles right now. I'm so hungry, and I know that all I can have pretty much is toasted sandwich. I've got nothing else in the cupboards. I've been shopping for ages. I don't even think there'd be any food I could order online or anything. Nighty, nighty night, Jesse. Well, I guess I better wrap this shit up and go have a bite to eat and chill out a bit before I go nine hours. Thanks everyone that's chimed in. Hit the old thumbs up. Give me a bit of love. Um, yeah, the word is I'll be doing overtime most of the week, so I will be doing my mountain culture beers every night, but it's just I'm not sure what time. It's going to be sort of that roughly in between like 10 p.m. and midnight Australian time. So yeah, sort of now and 2 hours earlier than now each night. Yeah, and I'm trying to break it up by doing another beer beforehand. Yeah, it'll just depend on how I go each night after work. But yeah, it's good times. I enjoy these Advent style things where you get a bit of a surprise beer each day. It's cool. Um, yeah, I obviously don't know what tomorrow's style is. I normally open it up sort of during the day. But yeah, as far as other beers go, I've got a new range of floating on green Motueka, I think it is. I want to review that soon, so that could be a possibility tomorrow night. I also have a fruit sour that has, I think it was like honeycomb and banana. It was like a yellow, bright yellow by Goodland Brewing out of Terralgan. So yeah, that's another one that I might do. Um, the English stuff I've got now is saved for reviews with other people. So I've got Chubble's X, which I'm going to do with. I think I'm doing that with about four people. I think it's me, Craig, Kent Beer Reviews, Simo Sups, Mr. B, and Adam from Mersey Beers. I think we're all doing that same beer. And then I've got the two putties that I'm doing the two putties by myself, but I want to do them at a time when the English are around. So yeah, I probably need to do them on a weekend. Just I couldn't find time last weekend to do them. They're going to be pretty boozy as well, so I'll be well lubricated when I have them. But yeah, um, yeah, I gave a score for this one, didn't I? 4.4, I think. Very big score for a red lager, but I very much appreciated and enjoyed this drink. So, yeah, exactly. On that note, I'm out. Cheers, boys and girls. See you again soon.